And here comes the moment when they'll be called to the ice, trying to keep the nerves at bay. Mao Asada planning 2 triple axels, perhaps. Little question about the second one. And Kim Yu-Na, how can you overstate how important it is in her home country of South Korea?
Well, she looks very calm.
For both of them, and they've lived such parallel lives. They're both 19 years old. They were born 20 days apart, actually.
20 days apart.
They're both superstars at home and expected to win the gold medal. Anything less would be a disappointment.
And Yelena Gedesvanishvili of Georgia just getting the scores in for her free skate. 155.24 is her total, and that puts her in 8th place with 6 skaters to go. Well, Rachel Flatt, she looks pretty unperturbed. A deep breath there. I don't know.
Suppressing a yawn, that's what you do when you're nervous often.
But she got that first after the warm-up. She'll have the ice under her feet the whole time. So
there's Mariah.
She skates last. She's going to have to wait for all the excitement.
And she was disappointed with her short program performance, so she's geared up. And here's Yuna.
Well,
keeping that bubble around her.
You know, we thought she was superhuman, but she showed us a little glimpse of vulnerability at Skate America when Rachel Flatt actually beat her in the free skate, although Yuna had enough cushion to win overall. So it's not a done deal, is it?
Absolutely not, and she does feel the pressure. She knows that anything less than first is a disappointment to her people, and she's even said that at times when she's placed second, she's received all sorts of emails and messages and not a congratulations for a second place finish.
Does Mao Asada have the goods in the triple axel to knock the queen off her perch?
It seems, you know, as much as she's been struggling last year at the World Championships and this year in the international season, she's been finding her way. I think that the rise of Kim Yu-Na completely blew her out of the water, and I think that her response was she just sort of collapsed, and now she's finding her way back. I think the Japanese Nationals was a huge confidence boost for her, and that short program that she delivered, triple axel, the first one done in ladies competition at the Olympic Games. If she does another one, it'll be the first time 2 triple axels have ever been done by a woman in the Olympic Games. And if she does 3, it'll be the first time ever that's been in one competition. So she's got a tall order. And Joanie Rochette, our hearts go out to her, and what she did the other night was just
remarkable.
Unbelievable.
Remarkable.
Unbelievably courageous. Such a raw moment.
But it seems, you know, with each day she's gotten stronger. The jumps have gotten a little bit lighter, tighter, stronger. She is definitely peaking at the right time. And with everything she's been through, with all the focus that's been put on her, we tend to overlook the fact that she's in this thing for a medal, and wouldn't that be something?
And she is a beautiful skater. She has an exquisitely choreographed program. And here's Rachel Flatt, who's winding down a little bit because she is first to skate.
Beautifully trained. You know, she just is so solid. Great competitor. Very consistent performer.
And carrying the legacy of some great, great, great ladies figure skaters from the United States. Just have a look at this string of medals, starting in '68 with the gold medal for Peggy Fleming, bronze for Janet Lynn. Dorothy Hamill took the gold in '76. Linda Fratiani silver. Rosalind Sumners in '84 the silver. Debbie Thomas the bronze. Kerrigan and Yamaguchi with the 2 medals. Nancy Kerrigan, Michelle Kwan and Tara Lipinski. Sarah Hughes and Michelle Kwan, and then of course in Torino, Sasha Cohen. What a string.
That's a lot of royalty there. And we've got a lot of royalty in the audience too. Dorothy Hamill,
who's been mentoring Rachel Flatt.
And there's Peggy Fleming
with Carol Yamaguchi,
Christy Yamaguchi's mom.
And Tara Lipinski.
What a performance that was in Nagano. Oh my.
And you know what? Rachel and Mariah remember that performance, and they remember Sarah Hughes, and that's why they're in the last flight here. They're saying to themselves, why not me too? I can do this.
Frank Carroll with a word for Mariah. Frank Carroll already has his first Olympic gold medal winner in Evan Lysacek.
Well, this is a coming out party for Mariah. I mean, this is her introduction to the world stage. And, you know, she was national champion 2 years ago. It kind of forced her into a situation where she collapsed. I mean, emotionally collapsed. She couldn't handle that national champion title. But now she's really grown up, and she's got such great quality. This could be a real step, huge step forward for her.
And Rachel Flatt, we've talked about what a good student she is and all of that. How do you think she prepared for today's ladies free skate and the awarding of the medals? Andrea Joyce?
Well, Tom, Rachel Flatt had a very full day planned. Her coach, Tom Zakrajcek, told me that she purposely did not get a whole lot of sleep last night because she wanted to take a nap, but also on the agenda, homework. She had a book notes project that was due tomorrow, believe it or not. Rachel was going to ask her teacher for an extension, but then she felt too guilty when her friends were texting about how hard they were working on it. After that, she said a movie, and Rachel told me definitely something funny.
How typical Rachel to be doing homework the day before the biggest athletic event of her life.
Well, watching the warm-up, watching everybody prepare, it's looking good. No one has taken any weird falls. There haven't been any traffic problems.
Joanie with her coach, Manon Perron, who has been by her side continually these last few days. They have a very, very close relationship.
How much of this competition depends on Kim Yu-Na being able to handle that enormous pressure of expectation?
Well, that's the million-dollar question, isn't it?
And she's struggled in the long program. It has not been her best event, her most solid event.
Yeah, she rarely does a completely clean program. She always makes perhaps one mistake, and yet we saw her skate a clean program several days ago in practice.
She's got every quality. Mao Asada, back in 2006 when she was too young to compete at the Olympics, everybody thought that she was the best skater in the world.
And the warm-up period has ended, and the skaters asked to clear the ice. And here's the skating order. Rachel Flatt will lead it off. Miki Ando of Japan, Kim Yu-Na, the gold medal favorite and the leader after the short program. Mao Asada, her closest pursuer. Joanie Rochette, and then Mirai Nagasu to close it out as we determine gold, silver, and bronze in the ladies